Dating. Some say it's magic. Others call it torture, but science calls it a neurological ambush. And here's the shocking truth. Before you've even finished saying hello, your date's brain has already judged you. How fast? Princeton. Psychologists ran experiments showing that people form impressions about attractiveness and trustworthiness in just 1/10 of a second. That's 100 milliseconds, faster than a blink. Think about it. Your smile, your posture, even how you hold a menu. All of that is being processed instantly, whether you like it or not. And once that judgment lands, it's sticky. Other researchers found that first impressions anchor our opinions so tightly that even months later, we still see people through that first lens. It's like your brain picks a Wi-Fi signal at the start of the night, and no matter how many better networks pop up, it refuses to switch dots, so yeah, no pressure. But here's the twist. This isn't just bad news. If science can explain how fast impressions form, it can also tell us how to hack them. This video isn't about cheesy pickup lines or destiny. It's about the psychology of attraction, the neuroscience of trust, and the secret strategies that make a date unforgettable. Welcome to the science of a successful date. So now that you know the brain is judging you faster than a TikTok swipe, the obvious question is, what exactly goes into that first impression? Researchers at Harvard Business School discovered that people decide how competent and trustworthy you are in just a few seconds. And those snap judgments stick like glue. What the brain is really scanning for is two things: warmth and competence. Do you seem friendly and safe? And do you seem capable and confident? Get both right, and you've passed the first test. Fail, and the rest of the evening feels like trying to climb out a quicksand. Practical example: posture. An open chest, relaxed shoulders, and visible hands tell the brain this person is approachable. A slouch, crossed arms, or nervous fidgeting scream I'm uncomfortable, maybe even untrustworthy. Eye contact is another big one. 3 to 5 seconds is the sweet spot. Too short, and you look distracted. Too long, and you look like you're auditioning for a horror movie. And don't underestimate the power of a smile. Psychologists can actually tell the difference between a fake smile and a genuine one. Real smiles crinkle the muscles around the eyes. That's why your date can feel the difference instantly. Bottom line, first impressions are less about saying the perfect thing and more about broadcasting, through tiny nonverbal cues, that you're confident, relaxed, and genuinely glad to be there. That vibe is worth more than 100 clever lines. Once you're past the opening handshake and small talk, words only carry part of the weight. The rest, your body. Psychologists Chartrand and Bargh coined the term chameleon effect for a reason. When we like someone, we unconsciously mirror their movements, their gestures, even their tone of voice. And when someone mirrors us, our brains actually reward it. Dopamine kicks in, giving us that subtle rush of comfort and trust. On a date, mirroring is like a silent cheat code. If your date leans forward, you lean forward a moment later. If they smile with a tilt of the head, you let your body naturally echo it. That unconscious synchrony tells both brains, we're in sync, we belong here, but beware of overdoing it. If you copy every sip, every blink, every gesture, you stop looking like a potential partner and start looking like an improv actor with no off switch. Subtlety is the key. Think rhythm, not imitation. You're matching the vibe, not auditioning for a mime show. Here's a real-life trick. Pay attention to pacing. If your date is speaking quickly with lots of energy, let your voice pick up some of that tempo. If they're calm and measured, slow down with them. This kind of energy mirroring doesn't just make conversation smoother. It actually reduces stress hormones in both of you. Bottom line, your body is talking constantly. Make sure it's saying, I get you, I'm safe, and I'm connected. Not, I'm glitching in human form. Let's be real, nothing melts the tension of a date faster than laughter. Shared laughter is like social superglue. Researchers publishing in the journal Personal Relationships found that couples who laugh more together reported higher levels of satisfaction. Translation: if you can laugh together at something silly, you're already halfway to building connection. Why is this so powerful? Neuroscience shows that laughter floods the brain with endorphins, the same chemicals that create feelings of bonding and even mild euphoria. Evolutionary psychologist Jeffrey Miller went further, arguing that humor is like a peacock's feathers. It signals intelligence, creativity, and even good genes. That dumb pun you made about the menu? It's actually your DNA trying to show off. But here's the mistake many people make: trying too hard. You don't need to deliver a Netflix comedy special across the dinner table. The real magic comes from laughing together. A shared chuckle at a clumsy waiter, a funny observation about the music, or even laughing at yourself when you spill water on your shirt. That's what builds chemistry. And science adds one more twist. Laughter makes people more forgiving. If something goes awkwardly wrong, laughter smooths it over. So the next time your joke bombs, just laugh at yourself. That recovery is often funnier and more attractive than the joke itself. Once the ice is broken, laughter has flowed, and you're both a little more relaxed, it's time to reveal something deeper. That's where storytelling comes in. Research published in the journal Personal Relationships in 2016 found that people who were skilled storytellers were rated as more attractive long-term partners. Why? Because stories aren't just entertainment. They're signals of confidence, social intelligence, and leadership. Think about our ancestors gathered around a fire. The one who told the story wasn't just filling silence. They were passing on lessons, shaping group identity, and, frankly, showing they could command attention. Fast forward to your date. Telling a funny, vivid story about how you once got lost in a foreign city or accidentally ended up in the wrong wedding paints. You as adventurous, resourceful, and memorable. Here's how to nail it. Keep it short, 2 minutes or less. Start with a hook. So there I was, standing in the rain with no umbrella and no idea how to get home. Build tension with a small problem, then land it with a twist or a laugh. Don't brag. Don't overinflate. Let the humor or lesson shine. The real magic is this. Stories activate mirror neurons in the listener's brain. They actually experience a piece of what you're describing. In other words, a good story doesn't just inform your date. It makes them feel like they were there with you. And that is unforgettable. Let's settle this once and for all. Do cheesy pickup lines work? Unless you're in a sitcom, the answer is no. What actually works, across study after study, is confidence. And not the fake alpha kind of confidence that feels like a sales pitch. I mean, genuine, calm, grounded self-assurance. Psychologists talk about something called the halo effect. When someone appears confident, people unconsciously rate them as more competent, more attractive, even more trustworthy. 1. University of California study showed that confident individuals were judged higher across traits that had nothing to do with dating. Basically, if you project confidence, people assume you've got the goods everywhere else too. So what does that look like on a date? First, steady but relaxed eye contact. You're not drilling into their soul, but you're also not staring at your shoes. Second, comfort with silence. Awkward pauses happen. Confident people let them breathe instead of panic filling them with random babble. Third, recovery. If you spill water on yourself, laugh it off. If your joke flops, grin and pivot. The ability to roll with small failures screams resilience, which is way sexier than pretending you're flawless. Here's a simple metaphor. Confidence is ordering sushi with ease. Overconfidence is ordering for your date in broken Japanese and acting proud of it. One shows composure. The other, instant cringe. So here's the takeaway. A successful date isn't magic. It isn't destiny. And it definitely isn't about having the perfect pickup line memorized. It's science. First impressions happen in a blink, literally 1/10 of a second, according to Princeton researchers. Your body language and subtle mirroring create trust without a single word. Laughter bonds you like invisible glue, turning awkward strangers into allies. Stories make you memorable because they light up your date's brain like they were right there beside you. And confidence, calm, natural confidence, is the thread that ties it all together. When you understand this, you stop treating dating like rolling dice and start treating it like a skill you can sharpen. You don't have to be the funniest person in the room, or the most impressive storyteller, or the most confident human on earth. You just have to understand how the brain works and tilt the odds in your favor dot so the next time you sit down across from someone, remember, in those first seconds, science is already at work. Play along, laugh often, tell a good story, and stay confident. Because the real secret of a successful date is that it isn't luck. It's psychology, neuroscience, and a little strategy, disguised as fun.